7.
We have an interesting subject this morning, one which has perturbed human thinking for thousands of years, and that is the effort to discover what the rules are behind the evolutions of living things. What is the plan? Now some, of course, deny that there is a plan. This is a convenient answer, but no solution. Others believe that this plan is in the keeping of a divine power, and that no mortal will ever be able to fathom this mystery of the Godhead.
Yo, do you ever wonder what your purpose is? What that feeling below the surface is? Do you ever struggle trying to satisfy the thirst to live? Working shift, serving shit just to earn them chips. Working till it hurts to give just to serve your kids. Shit, it's a turbulent journey for the determinist. A lot of miles to travel on the gravel past the burning bridge. I heard a whisper in my ear that told me birth's a gift, and now I'm feeling burdened to endure because a cure exists. Burn a split if you resonate with the words I spit. This for my soldiers still holding hope with the firmest grip. And for my people that felt the evil when serpents bit. Them OGs that have served the six and then turned legit. I sit and burn the wick, shit, I let the bourbon hit. Sometimes I feel like everything I've touched has fucking turned to shit. But I got fire in my heart to keep the furnace lit. A learning curve I'm turning while I'm swerving to reverse the whip. But shit, I'm spinning out of control. Premonitions having visions of the crossroads. Prophesized in the skies and it was told. I'll be spitting to the rhythms in a lost code. With official lyricism, this is boss mode. Hitting with a written, there's some shit I gotta offload. Full throttle with a bottle going off-road. Lock load, spit a couple lyrics for my lost souls. Yo, man, at times life is a challenge. Trying to climb through the damage, the 9-5 in the marriage. Cause time flies like a skydive from the carriage. I'm hustling to get mine with some fine wine in a chalice. As I'm finding my balance still, I feel the plate shifting. Got the world on my shoulders, feeling like I'm weightlifting. We pray for a great change, but his gracefulness ain't listening. Caged in a strange system with snakes that are shape-shifting. And we came from a great distance. We aim and resist change till we break the constraints lifted. The game's twisted, a maze that remains mystic. Them traitors twist and ablaze be the same ones you blaze piff with. Depraved misfit, slave to the matrix. Shit stained in my brain, ticks explaining the range glitches. Pain in my veins itches, aching with faithlessness. Craving escape, plagued with the chains of the same pictures. But shit, I'm spinning out of control. Premonitions having visions of the crossroads. Prophesized in the skies and it was told. I'll be spitting to the rhythms in a lost code. With official lyricism, this is boss mode. Hitting with a written, there's some shit I gotta offload. Full throttle with a bottle going off-road. Lock load, spit a couple lyrics for my lost souls.
What is the value of truth, Master? This is hard for me to understand.
So is truth.
But should I not always speak the truth, no matter what the consequences?
Recognize that all words are part false and part true, limited by our imperfect understanding. But strive always for honesty within yourself.
Once I had a dream.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Nightmares and cold sweats resembles a close death. I woke from a dream, now I feel like I'm suspect. Past life events wanna puzzle my intellect. It came back to haunt you where the penalties reflect. My dream world possessed wings, I'm lifting objects. Don't know exactly the meaning, I guess it's project. Resurrect, back with a vessel, they couldn't die yet. Martin Luther King had a dream, I know it's progress. A new president behind force fields, an architect. This time, gas and oil is never a subject. My government's wicked, I dissect, cause God bless me with a vision to overrule the nonsense. The dream is my heart with heavy motion with no legs. It seems it's a start, there's no beginning, there's no sketch. Wake up, Mayflower shipwreck, a reject. America, the land of the free, they lied, I double check.
Follow your purpose. This is what will defeat all. If you're on your purpose, even death respects purpose. That's why I'm here, because I'm on my purpose. You don't think they hear me every day? But you know what? They can't do nothing to a person who stands
Living in places where the homeless stay next door to the rich folk, and death still walks by my side holding the pitchfork. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, I see it clearly. Maybe I reveal all the lies, but y'all don't hear me. With broken dreams we use like concrete to pave the roads. We are stuck inside a hellhole, money's got control. I fear for the future, only reason cause we losing. We abusing what was given, made the world an institution. The corporations enslave us into a bus of places. And I feel so much anger that's been with me through the ages. Time to face us like grown men. Don't hide behind your podium, don't worry about what mold them in. Feelings I never hold them in. Can't see to me noticing, no matter what you're rolling in. It matters about your soul on the inside. Just focusing hip hop, turn the fraud. Actors asking what's my role again. So we're here to keep it raw, make it all dope again. Why?
A lot of people, because they're impatient and they want things right now, they allow their dreams to die in rejection. They allow their dreams to die in bankruptcy. They allow their dreams to die in negative conversations. They allow their dreams to die in excuses. They allow their dreams to die inside of them because they're not patient. They don't trust. They don't believe. Believe and trust gives you patience.
Never have the nations of the world had so much to lose or so much to gain. Together we shall save our planet, or together we shall perish in its flames. Save it we can, save it we must, and then shall we earn the eternal thanks of mankind and its peacemakers, the eternal blessing of God.
The media's fragments are a grotesque display, witnessing abhorrent scenes in the light of day, crafted by alchemists that furtive ties align with occult threads weaving through corporate design. Yet if I were left leaking, embracing judgment's call, I would still rise above and fortified. I defy the fall. They hold tight, selling souls, soon they can pay. Satan's toll, the truth unfolds in the realm of the twisted and obscure, where reality blurs and minds endure. The strange and deranged to laugh with they insane. In the halls of pain I stake my claim. Men beg for water, a relentless urgent draw. They're sent to battle, slaughtered without heed. Pray to myself while battling Satan's curse mark. Dreams of parting seas with an aspirational embark. Blood pressure rushing, fighting sleep's clutch. Death's kin lurks, a cousin's sinister touch. Beneath desert sands your head shall rest. In rhymes I write webs of pentagrams and jets, fixing minds with tracks exposing government shittles, interrupting autopsies, reclaiming my organs at will. Trapped within limits, yearning to break free. Where violence reigns, drugs control the scene.
Yeah, as the door closed inside the sanctuary, another one opens. Aslan, the killer priest in the book of Shadowz. The lion family lives on. Shadowz, book of Shadowz. Yeah, like the black candles. Killer priest on his shit. The whole Wu-Tang family.
Nocturnal, I stroll with the darkness goes.
Yeah.
I write rhymes and pitch black. Nocturnal, I stroll with the dark.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
Nocturnal, I stroll with the darkness goes. I write rhymes and pitch black. Nocturnal, I stroll with the darkness goes.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
I cast 7 plagues over the land. I bring it down flood. The devil's crushed your firstborn, mark your door with the lamb's blood. Hope it passes over, feast on unleavened bread. Cause I won't stop till I've taken the beast 7th head. The black eagle, I wear the charms of the scarab beetle. I bear the staff of Moses, head wrapped like Arab people. The witch doctor, what? Check my cauldron's formula. You've heard the stories of the source of other books and water. I dread a cold, read forgotten scrolls and lost journals. The nocturnal warlock, I draw the crop circles. A black sire, riding chariots of fire. Never step to me, forever ready to stake a vampire. I see you lunatics out howling at the moon. Bury you down in the blackened tomb of an underground catacomb. Sending adversaries to the dungeons of hell. I let the boatman of the river Styx ferry you to the underworld.
Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes. I write rhymes and pitch black. Nocturnal, I stroll when the dark.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes. I write rhymes and pitch black. Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
Crossbones, tombstone, a womb grown enormous. Metamorphosis inside the month is black August. Force spit, dormant, torment, Torah offer. I write torture, scorcher. Meet with the holies of holies. As the scroll reads in the empty graveyard, great fog surround me cloudy. Owls in the trees, walls proud through the leaves. Owl, a tabernacle with jackals, a black moon statue move. The St. Matthew tattoo written across my abdomen, like the Roman letters written across the walls of the Vatican. The Sabbath end, the wrath of men, the night drift black as the wind. Big great stone church, 800 rabbis read from a verse, a basic instruction before leaving earth. The evening is cursed, pains of Mary receiving birth. Demons burst when I start breathing the verse. King of kings, priest, the Lord of lords. Wings unseen, swords of war. Priests, slay the evil horde. Which is the beast? Hebrews sing on one accord. According to the book of life, the earth shook that night. Like the cold, cool bells pushed through the palms of Christ. I write, his blood drips through my ink. Judas picks up a cup and drinks. Stars and sing about the space.
9 for spit versus darker than Christ features. For idiots and stupid other niggas that worship a white Jesus. Used to be judged, now they serving night kind of leaders. Babylonians got an army of sodomites like Caesars. Turn the kingdom to a pit of a soul, like the city of Sodom, cursed seed. Sit in a temple, bunny weed like King Solomon. 360 divided by 3, the mathematics. 85ers can't cipher with me, I spit that black magic. Use symbolic architecture, like the work of a mason. You will never catch me serving a church, worshipping Satan. Cause I'm like Canaan, but I'm like pagan, cremate them. Put the ashes in the urn, face them in the dirt, erase them, that's my word. Aiming in and say 50 Hail Marys, clutching your rosary. I'm unholy, still devils ain't coming close to me. The hellraiser, spell breaker, self-savior. Tell your maker I'm coming to punish a jinn, the world's in danger.
Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes. I write rhymes in pitch black. Nocturnal, I stroll when the dark.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes. I write rhymes in pitch black. Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
I write rhymes in pitch blackness. Nocturnal, I stroll when the darkness goes. I write rhymes in pitch black.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
I write rhymes in pitch blackness. Nocturnal. I write rhymes in pitch blackness.
Red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern.
Shadowz. Killah Priest, Aslan, Book of Shadowz. Shadowz. Took us to Shadowz. Open the sanctuary wide.
When I'm flipping, I'm dipping through with the 45. The tip of the wick is lit and is fit to leave the load alive. The record greases and it's on us to pick up the pieces. Eating cups of Reese's in the winter, rocking fuzzy fleeces. Cut off the leeches, make him practice what he preaches. And before long, you'll see how far the arm of the basement dweller reaches. Sound facetious, is it what he means or what he teaches? Plums and peaches, well I suppose the owners each. You see, I'm staying focused and taking my time to rhyme the dopest. Unleash a swarm of locusts when I spit the hocus pocus. Now all you jokers who get caught up in my rope-a-dopers hit the wall when I'll be ballin' more than Mr. Holland's opus. This shit is musical, connoisseurs of confusical. The basement dwellers be gelling, this shit is sounding beautiful. East to west, how could anyone expect less? Pass the mic and take a rest, enough to make another mess.
Finesse, coming through your sector. What the fuck you think? Shadow, you'll expect her. Blow your rod, homicide, organs fly the catcher. To the sky, shrapnel, raw armies slide the fetcher. We'll get ya. Basement dweller, merchants of depth. In the laboratory, concocting oceans of depth. A sound wave be crashing through your town floodgates and into the streets. Yo, it be sounding lovely. I swear to you, you better not swear with me. They might find the carcass floating in our sea. We MC, never play no games except the ones with the guns and the drugs that kill my pain. See it in my arse, trace it in my veins. The tracks are like crack, the beats are Novocaine. Smoke till I'm choking, drink till I'm puking, fight till I'm dying. Crowd cheers, it's the Mason. Just saying, yo. Just saying.
Keep saying it.
No. Just saying, yo.
And then you pour it.
At least you ready.
Always. Spitting out Marco
mimicry. You could never mimic me. This is my forte, this is my specialty, especially over fat beats and dope breaks and bomb melodies. My presence is a buzz, spark electrically, dissolve all my energy, recombining like synergy. All those who remember me, fuck you. It's my name 6 times in the back of the mind. I'm back from the line at the front, from beer from behind. Shit, more gems than a diamond mine. It's a rough trade, and since none of y'all make the grade, watch as we permeate our names, open with the age, wiser than the sage, flipping like a page, breaking from the cage, booming like the bass as it fades, linger in the air, smoke starts to cascade, covering the stage.
Insects are all around us. They produce many sounds at many frequencies and volume levels. We are so accustomed to hearing insect sounds that we seldom listen to them.
Drastic first matter up to capture your imagination with a 4th dimensional graphic schematic on telepathic communication. Selected method undetected telepathic persuasion of all evacuation. Your defense stations been sabotaged but Lieutenant Command roll damn messianic peasant assassin at large. I'm blasting a barrage of vivid lyrics of all different speeds like a civic. Stick shift, my mind drifts in the spirit. God gifts not to receive but to give it. Won't say it lest I live it. Drunken dragon slayed then evicted from my premises. Can't measure this with unfocused style or mimic the styles of the nemesis, dopest, lyricist, locust, from the sky. And ever since my second birth, I've been transforming like a fly. Body parts start to fall off, only to replenish with my guard starts to finish. So I defeat and diminish these possessed MCs. I told ya, soldiers never rest at ease.
Pressed on your gas and waste your few sons. Should've remembered the weak shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. 21 attack, I knocked them down to 7. And say practice for militia. Bullet like lyric hit ya and rip ya. Redefine Crayola or chalk like this skip on the cornstalk. I petrify wicked birds that wanna eat up the crop. Real hip hop, straight from God's soil. We burn it like vegetable oil and squeeze like snake oil. They gave us microphones cause we rap like tinfoil.
The ultimate fruit, the ultimate fruit.
Leaving spots below catacombs I emerge. Deacon prepared for what's about to occur. Fully nourished rhyme set that flash like a blur. The water is still so it's time for us to stir. Within the family we're sharpening our swords. Entering when negative get checked. Connected like skin to your pores. Expected every time we step in to blow down your doors. So what? You didn't think we could rock like this? It's without the fist and shield with whiteness off the precipice. Never let it on the hill, born to thrill. Going worldwide, you do the Lord's will. It's the conscious one, the remnant representer. Militant mind, Yahweh is the epicenter. Bent to light pipes and blew up like dynamite. Fat MC is a status that don't test. Aight, invasion from Celestia like I was a Damonite. Taking flight like I was a locust in the night. God got the back, no need for hindsight. Living by spirit, not by the mind.
Behold, behold, the culmination of senses, the ultimate fruit.
I break forth like summer roses in bloom. Empty tomb forms my mental cocoon, I assume. Captivation by vocal trances. Unspoken words splash mental canvas. Forms expanses of higher learning to some forms quite toxic. Christ forms my optic, check my logic. And knock you out like anesthesiologists. Taking notes to copy this. There ain't no stopping this. I'm dropping this mental strategy. Cause who's the next to be the casualty? Check my masterpiece. I release lines, the locust form of corn. It's the quiet before the storm. Do not conform to lukewarm tendencies. Enemies mean to apprehend me. The sons of intellect will never be duplicated, originated. Take to the vibe to reach your arms straight out jaded.
Shadow of the locust, constantly keep focus. My whole style is magic, so here's the hocus pocus. Don't overdose it, the post is too potent. The use of sharp phrases amazes MCs to gather round. Witness miracles in the underground. Saliva drenched microphone make weak MCs drown. They try to apply forces from they whack high horses. I do new methods of meditation and creation through sensation. Just a soldier, that's my occupation. Who's the golden one? Shining like the sun. Getting ill and rocking microphone just for fun. I take off your mask to discover other ones. You clones, poison microphones, and then in my ear like dial tones. Time to set you straight like broken bones. I throw pebbles as you persist to throw stones. Imitations get sent back like Haitians for they premeditate.
Spiritually intoxicated, biblical doctrine context has my soul illuminated. The risen Messiah is anxiously awaited, anticipated.
by a nation before creation, predestinated to be hated by modern Pharisees who are mentally devastated. Philistine minded corrupt administration, in constant war against chosen Armageddon virtual fighters. Holy scripture, angelic ninja, rebel militia, minister, a cross soldier on the front line of this World War III. Righteous army, divine military, receiving strategic battle modes for Trinity. Those foes who oppose Jehovah Rohi will be sentenced to the fiery penitentiary till infinity. Eternal catastrophe is the penalty for unrepentant, sin-scented troops of iniquity. Perpetrator of Mount Zion, cleaning on to blasphemic icons. Present-day Babylon, like the post-Roman Empire to the government of Hong Kong.
When the empire strikes back, we attack on full force. Of the facts that the attack continue course like I that to wield the sword. In poetry we equal skill like Spherez of an analyzed mission. Execute with no compromise, notarized by my commander-in-chief to exterminate the false beliefs and infiltrate the weak. Zero tolerance of fraudulent ministers of any man, and once they cause against the remnant architects of family hammer, digital vandalists, original amphibious programmer. Do you have the stamina to outlast a soulless chancellor? And so follow the straight and narrow, don't fall for lies of pharaohs. Fight the fiery arrow, shadow of the locust. Focus on the IMI, else should die but glorify. Come on, don't let your soul run dry. Never fall, stand bold and in control. As the winters get cold, we plan to fulfill what's been foretold with militant tactics. Biblical mathematics hitting your attic, squashing human philosophical statics. Since Genesis, been doing battle with my arch nemesis, so I continue until from earth we make our exodus.
When they walked in, yo, it was like fire, man. It was like forming right on the ball of the mic, and it came intense, but it was new. It was, you know, it was something new, but from old things, like things that we know already, but just like in a different way, you know, like a connection that was new. It came from all of them, man. All of us, from like the last to the first, it just kept burning. It was like something that burns for a long time. I can't even think straight, man. It's like an army, and when they come in, they got heat. You know, like Holy Spirit embodied this teacher heat. When they move on, like the whole area,
it's crush reality. Cause it holds things like cavities, actually. Jump 360 or face the casualties. One remedy against the devil be. So messianically, dramatically, I'll drop the seed. Explosive hypocrisy, the act fantasy. No apology needed from false Christianity. Laying profane invades like scum in humanity. Brains no prolonged hits from the cyclone. Opposites spreads the word like tax from Krylon. That tracks Babylon, that burden the loss from the storm. 7-dimensional swarm strong. With shadow the locust to captivate your iris and drop your demonic focus. Notice the devil's hopeless. For this, he will pay dearly for confusing the earth for centuries, damaging crops and fruits from trees. Since Adam and Eve's, the plan has been deceived. So lucky God's willing to forgive. So I'm free to be captive for the Lord and never see my soul fall in a casket.
The ultimate fruit. The ultimate fruit. The ultimate fruit. Behold, the culmination of senses. The ultimate fruit. The ultimate fruit. The ultimate fruit.
The beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them, and kill them, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
We're all aware of the book of Revelation. You can twist those words to mean almost anything.
The process, human genocide, no nonsense. I swing rugged blades and invade inside a mosh pit. The witching hour has arrived too soon. Circle of stones, anointed by the stench of your doom. I dip my metal blade in black blood, cloning demons by wretched semen. Exit the gates of infernal regions. It's mandatory desecration of souls. Beneath the harvest moon, embrace it as a hatred unfolds. A bloody Sabbath in the house of God. Circles of magic, the voodoo priest, mark of the beast. Unleash the havoc, inebriated off the blood of the ancients. Scroll through the pages, I roll with the sickest of mental patients. The hell sender, metal bender, tormentor, avenger. Submission to the ghost of perdition when you enter. You be knocking on heaven's door with a dead jaw, the method eccentric.
I studied the myth by the mountain sites covered in mist. I surrounded alignment around a bottomless pit. Medieval winter storms by the frozen lake of Cocytus. Poisonous snakes wriggle the blades of apocalypse. Hungry red eyes in the shadow resistance. A bloody sight, I got the landscape imprisoned. You fall a victim to the hexmen of Armageddon. Seven-headed predators with your flesh by the presence of the devil. Rivers of boiling blood, it's time to destroy the world. Observe the gold horn and paint the lamb of God in the church. Demons with dark fur in black drapes, enslaving humans, nuclear acid wings, walking the ruins with a gruesome mask over my shattered face. We burn caskets, magic of ectoplasm, crucify the pastor, I'm the devil's fucking advocate.
My battle tones, leave you stuck inside a catacomb. Death over life, over life. Ignite triumphant in the havoc's on. Catacomb, catacomb, catacomb.
Bury your body in catacombs, rip your soul from your lips like brims from Jim Jones.
Yeah, I'll murder you. And further, who spits the sickest shit? I never heard of you. I hang myself down a bottle of Seconals and slip my wrist vertical. The girl's house better be pervert proof. Every verse personal, a visionary. I've been able to spit before I learned to chew. I smell like a morgue, lighting incense to hide the corpse's stench. Flies attracted to my body like a horse's flesh. I'll braid the hair on your head when it's off your neck. The coven super, mega wizard, cauldron, virgin, suicide circles, aligning stones. Bundling sticks to bind with rope, opening my chakras, third eye and float. And out a body that looks like Alex Gray designed a ghost. Parasitic food chain, I'm the host. Life is an open book, I shred the pages. Hypodermic syringes inject me with hatred, penetrate you with gauges. The process declare terror, the enemy faceless. Rare form, mangle your body, cocking the stainless. Leave you a mess in trauma, pharmaceutical mess. The place that I rest, the skin yard covered in flesh. Cast in a hex, catacombs surrounded in death. Suffocate you as you rot in tantrums so you never breathe again. My lands are never glade, my torturous war. Sickly vital, the flesh guard condemned to the morgue. Infinite hate, harm when I open the gates. Sever your brains, surgically removing your face. Torture the place, contours into the circle of pain. Below the basement, I decorate your coffin in flames. Battle tone, leave you stuck inside a catacomb. Death over life, ignite triumphant in the havoc's on. Catacomb, catacomb.
Bury your body in catacombs, rip your soul from your lips like brims from Jim Jones.
Rumors of the complete cult killings are spreading. They're signs of his work.
So one mustn't mention Satan in polite company.
His power is growing. All of these bodies have been marked with inverted pentagrams. His sign.
You can twist those words to mean almost anything.
You're the resistance. Yo. You ever feel trapped? You ever feel like just a fucking number, man? Yo. You're not alone. We are the resistance. Do not forget that. You are.
I don't ask for forgiveness for the words that I use. I grasp the world that we live in as it turns and it moves. The 83% of world revenue is controlled by the same group of 20 devils selling you hope. They skew your vision with the new religion of consumerism. Womb to the tomb in prison, tuned to the television. Who you kidding is foolish institutionalism. So I'm using wisdom, spitting revolution and rhythm. Economy demonically declining into poverty, and watching while we ought to be fighting for our sovereignty. And honestly, it bothers me the sheeple to the slaughter keep swallowing the on-screen novelty they're bottling and following. The models ain't a problem, it's that probably you ought to be more responsible for who your models be. Questions and recessions dependent upon the quality. So question presidents, pundits, and foreign policy. Don't believe everything that you're handed. Propaganda by man with plans to seize the planet, using cameras and cannons to increase the panic. War, death, pestilence, disease, and famine. Regulation on the pills that you're taking, falsifying information for national vaccination. Nation chasing day trips in and out of the matrix, but I'm taking red pills so my head's still awakened. Just as every intricate plot begins with a thought, there's a million strong who neither forgive or forgot. So fuck the cops, CIA, and the Mason agenda. They fuck your head up like you're trying to do a favor to blender. I light a candle on the 8th of December to remember John Lennon, pondering the steps to conquer an emperor. Break the chains on your brains, domination America, and weapon
open up Obama Hussein to threaten to censor us. But if you listen, then you are the resistance. And I'm pleading for the people like a martyr for Christians. A syllabus of serendipitous, vigorous influence, eviscerating rigorous constituents, barbiturates. Wisdom, it is infinite, simple to the intricate. Illusionists who tried to put a plane where a missile hit. Envision that we soon to be living like equilibrium. Incinerate the witnesses and let the clerics finish it. Embarrassed to be citizens of governing. We've given them the cycle of a tyrant, dying only to live again. We gotta teach the children we ain't giving in. Brooklyn, Luminara, Lyric, Haley, Olivia, and Tim. Escape the jaws of your flaws and your dumb actions. So your rounds of applause ain't from gun clapping. Sitting on your thumbs waiting for something to happen. All the crowds pass around like a blunt passing. I take comfort in the fact that rebellion is more consciously cohesive now than it's ever been. And it's a bond that's beyond the dawn of brethren. We got them thinking they need to spawn a stronger medicine. The genesis of an era where the devilish perish in the hellfire that we the Americans inherited.
From triple stage of the dark matter, reread the page of the last age and revelate the Luciferian age and break the attributes of a slave and form together like the gases of the sun, uniting forces as one. From triple stage of the dark matter, reread the page of the last stage to revelate the Luciferian age and break the attributes of a slave and form together like the gases of the sun, uniting forces as one. When I'm dead, Canaanites will acknowledge my chromosomes like fossils and stones. Another brother shot from a chrome, crops of unknown haze linger around the block from a smoke. His younger lungs chokes, hustles with the hunger for growth. My black rose stuck in a black hole. She's fascinated by whoever wants to let the strap blow. We counter that though, and regulate the earth's weight in gold like Enki. I meditate to travel your mind to the waters of Euphrates. I draw the sword of a warlord and pierce his chakras. I read so many chapters of Black Shackle from Africa's forgotten massacres. Now we're shutting, plotting inhabitants, dilapidated labyrinths for Africans. Polished clips in this golden metropolis. Democracy's on this trick. We never gave a fuck who they elect as one government. I traveled to Sahara continents and witnessed UFOs in aeronautical modes, leaving the globe prominent. From triple stage of the dark matter, reread the page of the last age and revelate the Luciferian age and break the attributes of a slave and form together like the gases of the sun, uniting forces as one. From triple stage of the dark matter, reread the page of the last stage to revelate the Luciferian age and break the attributes of a slave and form together like the gases of the sun, uniting forces as one.
I'm from Crackney, where the black kids live off latchkeys and harbor dreams to stack G's. Only half graduate from the street academies, reduced to acts of savagery, immersed in the malady, searching for sanctuary. Every verse I spit shrapnel grammatically. Life's tragedies captured panoramically, focused to the point of my pen, like the cherry on an L skin. In my ends, niggas feel the force of hell's winds. 12 sins, no repentance. Co-defendants running concurrent on the sentence. Mrs. Daughter's 5th birthday, why we live the worst way. Burner spray, moving working yay. Memoirs of a slave, stolen from Tamaray. In these dystopian days, I refocus my gaze on the baby mother. Tears splash off a seed's face, coke inside the briefcase. Bodies going missing without a trace. 1 week later, police identify the deceased. Some mother's heart breaks and turns cold like stone columns. Now she sat solemn, dressed in black beside an old coffin, pleading with the most high, while the chrome popping. Niggas stay rubbing, cane shutting, exploits of the downtrodden, flowers blossom, but the girl always turns a rotten. The girl always turns and runs.
From triple stage of the dark matter, reread the page of the last age and revelate the Luciferian age and break the attributes of a slave and form together like the gases of the sun, uniting forces as one. From triple stage of the dark matter, reread the page of the last stage to revelate the Luciferian age and break the attributes of a slave and form together like the gases of the sun.
I decipher your artistry, brought clarity to what was hard to see. A part of me sharded by larceny. I craft odyssey deeper than Scientology. Laboratories performing experimental monopolies on project properties, advertising a sodomy philosophy. The populace practicing pagan mythology, a brazen scraping our naked psychology. Who failed to scrutinize Western ideology? Blocks clock with peeps who hustle rocks to eat the muscless heat. A way out possibly is fossil deep coppers creep. Watch me copper heat. It's authority. A Glock 9 was spot mine with prophecy. They ain't trying to keep the streets clean, so I correlate minds like planets aligned to stop the beast instead of popping keys, breaking the pieces of beef used to shut the streets. Only cements the throne of hypocrisy. Who claim to govern properly but profit from popping of poppy trees. It's commodity, by the time it hits the block we chop it and breeze. Escaping solitary, puffing on chemical green melodically. Confined our minds demonically, that's why I got to speak. My pen explodes like Lockerbie across these rotten streets. This doctrine's deeply encrossed jewels I drop on beats.
Our inner self, our state of being, our attitudes are resonating us to a certain vibrational frequency. You change your attitudes, the frequency changes. Hate has a certain frequency, and when we feel hate, we resonate the energy around us, that is us, to the hate frequency. We feel love, we resonate it to a different frequency. This energy that we put out with this vibrational code within it, created by our thoughts and attitudes, then draws towards it a reflection of itself. Other energy fields, people, places, ways of life, experiences that sync with what we're putting out. Therefore, what we are in here, we externally create.
Atoms to Adam and anarchy added attributes. The grand architect man regards me as the absolute, but I'm the evil in the essence of the etheric. Had Eve eaten in Eden with esoteric eagerness. In the imminent incidents I injure your innocence. Initiates are instruments of infinite influence. The incubus, people are seen with sleep paralysis. Insidious demon that's breaching your dreams of happiness. The evil Baphomet bred from negative thought. Lower dimensional entity in reptilian form. Missing detection from depths of hidden perception. Dragons of the deep descend from a different dimension. Projection from the heavens as a rebellious soldier. Hella control your mental, I'm the devil on your shoulder. I'm from the seraphim watchers watching the Nephilim. I tempt you in the options I often offer are 7 sins. Hades king, Satan is cleverly gifted. My greatest trick was making you think I never existed. So the Antichrist legions wanna steer your fate. Paradise is parasites feeding off your fear and hate. That's deception, dominance and oppression. My sub-astral energy's blocking a man's perception. You don't know it's controlling your whole psychosis. You're hopeless, but goal is a globe that's totally soulless.
If you go back and you look at religious beliefs, etc., of the ancients and the accounts of the ancients, these entities, which go under different names, some people call them the serpent race, some people call them demonic. In the Islamic culture, they call them jinns. All different names, but the same entities.
If you wanna rise from hell, I can give advice. I'm your higher self, trying to help you live your life. And I'll give the blind visions with their inner sight. I'm the all-seeing eye, wisdom hid inside. I'm the mystic mind, I'm your soul connection. Bringing light, the spirit guide to the show direction. Individuals rose to other frequencies. I'm those triple digital code number sequences. Aim to make you awake to this dream illusion. The guardian angel that's aiding your evolution. Lead you through the years, reaching near to ascend. Voice the reason that you're here, speaking clear in the end. Never been seen, but never leaving beside you. Benevolent beings forever teaching divine truth. Well plans to uncover secrets and help man. Upgraded DNA, double helix to 12 strands. The grand design that fills your hands with the sands of time. Overstand and build a plan to expand your mind. The Jacob's ladder to ascension's forming. It's the gathering, I'm activating chakras in celestial callings. Not many made it, but we're changing the odds. And greeting guests with geometric greatness, the gate to the gods. Once you find your light body, it's quite obvious. The Holy Grail's the tale of Christ consciousness.
Just outside of the frequency range of visible light, there are entities that are anything but human, who have been manipulating this reality, this world, for eons. 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 Eons.
I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature.
Always had the passion to master the verse. Vast ideas, I couldn't put them in words. Just a military dude, time was served. That's when my castaway crew, we was on the verge. But we lost touch, and I traveled alone. But something kept pushing me to master the poems. I could've gave up a few times to try,
but the signs seem forcing to keep me alive. And I wonder why it was so obsessed with me. Sacred messages given, deciphered in dreams, even though it knew that it's not what it seems. JL saw an apostle walking in jeans, although I never blew and stayed seldom seen. These beings, they intervene from behind the scenes. Too great, checkmate, acknowledge the kings, acknowledge the kings.
How you got to this land? Do you really know the force who awakened man? Do you really know? Do you really understand? Do you really got a clue about the master's plan? Do you really read between the lines? Do you really take time, observe the signs? Do you really analyze the rhymes I spit? Is the analyst, you are the one they say. Do you really know how you got to this land? Do you really know the force who awakened man? Do you really know? Do you really understand? Do you really got a clue about the master's plan? Do you really read between the lines? Do you really take time, observe the signs? Do you really analyze the rhymes I spit? Is the analyst, you are the one they say. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space.
The ones who sent me reside outside of your time. Illuminate minds with a supernatural shine. Woke out a deep sleep cause the clock was crying. 111 was the space I was occupying. And it's very frequent that I see the same sequence. From lights and plates to cracks in the cement. That's how they reach you. How the ones who sent me teach you. From lucid dream states to past life reviews. Crystal holding, ceremonies in the ocean. Monatomic potions so the conscience could be golden. Now I'm shining. This kid from the Shire's palming meteorites and Herkimer diamonds. I keep saging, that's the wisdom of the ancients. Rep the Ephah, descendant of the slave ships. The ones who sent me have mastered vibration from etheric locations. My meditations connect me with the Asians. I pass out then awaken in a room full of shaman. Before time, earth wasn't made then. Yo, I'm tripping, I must have been taken. Beamed up, abducted by gray men. I'm being healed by light beings with no skin. I'm in a place that exists with no wind. Now I'm thinking of a tale with the same spin. Ezekiel must have chilled in the same den. See the same structure, built with the same kin. Who teleport and move about with no limbs. The ones who sent me also could have sent him. The ones who sent me to majestic, you too dim. The ones who sent me are the ones who got you plugged in. To Antahlyzah, a bridge to the humans. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space.
The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not?
Do you really know how you got to this land? Do you really know the force who awakened man? Do you really know? Do you really understand? Do you really got a clue about the master's plan? Do you really read between the lines? Do you really take time, observe the signs? Do you really analyze the rhymes I spit? It's the analyst, you are the one they say.
What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space. It was the ones who sent me, they showed me the way. It was the ones who sent me, they told me what to say. It was the ones who sent me, the ancient of the day. It was the ones who sent me, illuminated gods from outer space.
Every rapper in the house, shut the fuck up. Every rapper in the house, shut the fuck up.
every rapper in the house. Shut the fuck up. Don't go against no other man, you gonna get shoved up. And I ain't fucked up now, bluffing the basics. Let stuff in the A6 from that kid puffin' the matrix. I let my brain cells fight it out until the light are out. You ain't even got hands to hold the guns you write about. Ain't got a heater in one cage, need more than 4 fists. I stay putting it down and don't come off this. Can't bliss, not need to spray dolo with more letter combinations in my blood than K solo. LSD, THC, PCP. The only 3 left on these GED. You know you can't stand the manic, even if you don't get the picture. The point of use, the panoramic, chemical, organic. Leaf is clouding, get your contact cracking in 3 plus 2000. This is federal hate, the general weight, the medical's great. This is the life of an underground rap star. Get lots of brain, but the birds are vain and peck at any man. The life of an underground rap star. You spit it, you bit it, ain't even got your car kitted, you get it. This is the life of an underground rap star. Travel on somebody else's dime, man can still pull out the 9. This is the life of an underground rap. This is my brain on drugs, these are the drugs in my brain. I stab this shit out of Clyde, just like the bloods in his dame. After I fucked her insane, Sex pistol got a chest to spray. The fuck you think my identity was born yesterday? Been the Prince Elite since the purple rain was in the street. I part of the projects for that see a silver you see. And the beam on my gun match the drink in my glass. That's incredible hope, they on them incredible abs. Liquid kids, Snake Plissken drifting and tear off. Escape New York and come back when the sheesh wear off. Personality pair off till my skin phrase. Been gone for 10 days, feel like 2, still like blue. The blast Ferrari red, ain't forgiving the hoe for giving up sorry head. Vintage electronic, Atari wet. Labels try to hype you up like you gon' fight Roy. Like that Jeff fucked around and signed the wrong white boy. This is federal hate, the general weight, the medical's great. This is the life of an underground rap star. Get lots of brain, but the birds are vain and peck at any man. This is the life of an underground rap star. You spit it, you bit it, ain't even got your car kitted, you get it. This is the life of an underground rap star. Travel on somebody else's dime, man can still pull out the 9. This is the life of an underground rap star. This is the life of an underground rap star. This is the life of an underground rap star. This is the life of an underground rap star. This is the life of an underground